The Kia Sorento, all new for 2016. Will I be impressed? Let's find out. Well, believe it or not, it is all new, but it's a little difficult to tell at first. But the new lighting and the wheels are definitely the telltale sign. It's a functional shape, but I think it's very attractive too. Kia's done a nice job. There's really no bad angles anywhere on the Sorento. The interior has also been restyled and improved. You get all power Napa leather seats that are heated and ventilated too. You get an excellent panoramic sunroof, and I really like this headrest here because you can move it both forward and backwards to make sure that your neck is comfortable. The armrest also hides a bit of storage. You've got a removable tray here, very deep storage, and a USB input here. Moving forward, there's a nice place to put your phone, 2 cup holders, some transmission settings here, parking brake, auto hold. You've got drive mode, which is basically normal, eco, and sport. There's a 4-wheel lock here to lock the all-wheel drive system, video camera selection here, and parking sensors. The transmission is a 6-speed automatic, and you can go ahead and shift it yourself as well. Open up this cover here, and you've got a bit of deeper storage here. Also 2 chargers, USB input, and a place to hook up your smart or iPhone. Here you have your dual zone climate control, very easy to use. Heated and cool seat controls there. Even a heated steering wheel. Very nice. You get keyless entry with push button start. The infotainment screen is very well laid out. Uvo gives you apps to help you stay safe and connected. Of course, you have Sirius satellite radio too, which is great. And more importantly, it's just really well laid out and very intuitive. No problem changing stations or accessing any of the features. On the steering wheel, you have controls for the radio and volume, also Bluetooth and voice control. Over here you have controls for the Smart Adaptive Cruise Control and a menu screen here. The gauges have a great layout. Tachometer over there, large speedometer, and of course temperature gauge and fuel gauge over here. Over here you have controls for lighting, also your blind spot monitoring, also lane keep assist, and the traction control cancel, which I definitely don't recommend. On the door you get 2 memory settings, power window and door lock controls, plus storage and a cup holder down there. All in all, it's a great looking and very functional, luxurious interior. You get your own vent, plus seating for up to 3 across. Pull this down, and you get a couple of cup holders too. Of course, there's another one in the door, plus some extra storage too. And you get a little cargo magazine net as well. Folding down the back seats is very easy. Of course, it's all power to open up the rear. And there's plenty of storage space back there too, especially when you fold the seats down. My test Sorento is powered by the all-new 2-liter turbo, which produces 240 horsepower and 260 pound-feet of torque. It's made into a 6-speed transmission. 0 to 60 takes about 7.3 seconds, on up to 9.5 seconds, depending on engine choice. Fuel economy is rated at 19 miles per gallon in the city and 25 on the highway. I've been getting about 20 miles per gallon with this all-wheel drive 2-liter turbo version. Pricing for the 2016 Kia Sorento starts out at $23,900 and goes all the way up to $43,100. My test car, the SXT 2-liter turbo all-wheel drive, starts out at $39,900. Now, competition is, of course, fierce in this category. I was just testing the Honda CR-V last week. And certainly the sport utility vehicle market is definitely one of the hottest segments today. But this Sorento does have a lot to make it stand out from the competition. Napa leather interior, panoramic sunroof, smart cruise control, blind spot detection, forward collision alert, rear cross traffic, and a cool 360-degree camera that aids with parking. Additionally, parents will be able to keep tabs on their teenage drivers, checking their speed, also their actual area that they travel with GPS, and it'll even tell them to go home on time. Pretty cool stuff, and a great safety feature in and of itself, thanks to Kia's Uvo. So what's new for the Sorento in 2016? Well, believe it or not, pretty much everything. It's actually longer, and it's also a bit wider as well. It's stiffer, 50% stiffer, which means better performance and handling. It's actually longer by 3.1 inches and a bit wider as well. The new headlights in front will let you know that this is a 2016 model. The biggest giveaway are the 4 new wheels that are available. The front and rear suspension are also revised, and as I mentioned earlier, the 2-liter turbo is new for 2016. Inside, soft touch materials have been added to improve the look and feel, plus there's more headroom. 4-cylinder cars will carry 5 passengers, while V6 models will hold 7 passengers. The back row also gets 1.5 additional inches of egress and ingress, and interior space is also up by 1.5 cubic feet for a total of 74. So Kia has put together a very good SUV here, and like I say about the Korean manufacturers, well, they look around at the competition and they see what works and they incorporate it into their own design. And that's why this Sorento has remained at the top of its game in terms of a budget deal in the SUV class. Now, it's kind of silly to talk about sports car handling in a large SUV, but listen to that engine snarl. I mean, it's got a lot of torque. Now, I'm in the sport mode, which means that the throttle is a lot more responsive. But, man, when you need to get on the highway, and pass quickly, you've got the power. And that's impressive in a 4-cylinder SUV. Most people say, oh, you got to go for the V6. But, I don't know. Not in the Sorento here. 3.3-liter V6 certainly will give you the power you want, but I think the 2-liter turbo is very impressive. I think any soccer mom is going to be more than pleased with this amount of power. I'm actually having some automatic braking going on because of the traffic here, which is great safety feature. Let's see if it totally slows me down here. Yeah, and it does. And as long as I don't totally stop, which it looks like I might, it'll actually keep you going. You know, it's really amazing sitting in traffic in the Kia Sorento here. Just give it a little tap when you're stopped in traffic, and it does the rest. I'm not pressing the accelerator here. It's going to speed me up. I'm close, maybe 35 feet to the car in front of me, and it's going to slow me down again. And that really is the ultimate in luxury, when the car drives for you. And it's done in a very safe manner in this Kia. A lot of people are scared of technology, but it just beeped at me to tell me that I'm stopped. There you have it. Use switcher pedal to accelerate, and I just tapped the acceleration pedal, and then it's on auto mode again. That is a very, very good adaptive cruise control system. I like the way you can see your navigation and also your radio settings. The dual zone climate control is great. Big buttons to press, and everything really just falls to hand perfectly, and that's the way it should be. And therefore, it scores a 10 on my Drivin Ivan technology integration scale. Very nice Kia. So parallel parking is actually extremely easy in the Sorento because of these great all-around cameras. And the sensors too. It's quite nice. Checking out the Sorento's night look here. And it's good. Not crazy about the red over there, but gauges look good. Infotainment screen. All quite easy to read. And you've got this moonroof here, which gives you a view of the night, which you really can't see very well, but it does let in some nice ambient light, day or night. So in the end, the all-new 2016 Kia Sorento is really an excellent SUV. It's got the latest in safety, it's got the latest in luxury and comfort, and it's bigger, it's more roomier, it carries up to 7 passengers with a great new, very flexible 2-liter turbo engine. It's very impressive. It really has everything you want at a very fair price. Don't forget to subscribe to me on YouTube. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. And of course, check out all my other videos. Thanks for watching. I'm Drivin' Ivan.